happy Friday. I've got my water, I've got my sewing machine, I've got some fabric, and I've got a friend.
Hello.
Ian is sitting in the chairs kind of off camera on the other side of my computer. He's got a microphone, he's got his laptop on his lap,
I
so I'm
do.
sure he is going to be active in the chat talking to all of you. It is, sorry. It is also Amanda wanting to know what I think of that item from Walmart. She
Oh,
just texted me. I have no idea. I'll
okay.
tell you later, Amanda.
Sounds good.
So I've got a few announcements for everybody, but before we do that, I'm going to take a hit of water because somebody's dehydrated and needs to get rehydrated.
Drink your water.
I was telling Ian when I went to Donna's retreat I got to move that out of the way. When I went to Donna's retreat in Pennsylvania, Leanne from Mennonite Farmhouse was there, and she had a little alarm on her phone that every hour it went, drink water. I was like, I think I need to start doing that. So
Yep.
um, Ian is, there she goes, LOL, drink water. Yeah, we were talking about you. I hope your ears were burning. All right, I've got a few announcements for you, and then I'll talk about the project that I'm going to get into. For the first thing, let's start with the least intensive and then end up with the most intensive. I just want to give a shout out for my email address, info@sewbecca.com. If there are any comments that you put in the chat that we missed, but don't forget, we've got Alicia here, we've got Mary here, and we've got Ian here, and Ian is actually in the room with me. So if there are questions or comments that you need me to see, please make sure to tag one of the three of them and they will get it in front of me. Ian's got my ear. Mary and Alicia both have me on Messenger so that they can get in touch with me throughout the live stream. I want to give Alicia a special thank you because she's been helping revamp my website and strategize how to make things a little bit more structured for some of the things that I've been offering. And so I can't go into all the details right now because quite honestly, I don't know if I know them all, but what I can tell you is there's a lot of good things, a lot of new changes that are coming all for the better. In 2026, they're going to be rolling out throughout the month of January, and as we're ready to announce them, we'll keep you posted. Speaking of things that are coming in the new year, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the project I'm going to work on tonight. Is somebody coming in here?
No.
Okay. He has eyes on the laundry room and he was looking in there and I thought I had heard a door, but nobody came. So I am working on tonight. Tonight is Finish It Friday. And so all the Fridays in December, I wanted to spend working on projects that I really wanted to wrap up before the new year. One of the things that I wanted to wrap up is a sample that I'm going to use, or a pattern that I'm writing and giving, and for a studio session that I'll be holding in January. That's a long way to say I have a class that is launching in January. I think sign up for that is going to open very shortly. I want to say over the course of the weekend, but Alicia can put in the chat when it's launching because she has more eyes on those dates than I do. But I am putting together a block using foundation paper piecing because this is the pattern that I am going to give to the people that are taking the class. And it is also the class that I will be teaching at the end of January. I've only got 2 fabrics that I'm working with to put this together, but you of course can use as many of these as you would like. All right, so that is all of the fun stuff about the announcements, but I do have to tell one more story. And I don't know if you were, because Ian's kind of like, you've been here all week.
I have.
He's been
I
here
sure
all
have.
week. We've been playing Fortnite. We've been doing Legos in Fortnite. So he's just been playing from his Switch a lot. And we've been kind of hanging out and not really even sewing, but we've been spending the holiday together. So I don't know if you were here for this or if I told you. I feel like you were here for part of it, but I'm going to share the story about the bull cozy.
Oh, yeah. I
Yeah.
was here for that.
So, for those of you that don't, I can't even talk. For those of you that haven't been paying attention or maybe have just missed a few, okay, I see that one. Anyway, sorry, I'm getting sidetracked. Let me just go back to the story. I'll let everybody catalog the questions and we'll answer them after I get through the story. So I, a few months ago, did a video on how to make a bowl cozy, and I launched it out there. Holly Quilt Shop used it to host a class in person to walk them through making bowl cozies. And when Alicia came to visit, she said that she wanted to start sewing. But while she was here, I think we did most of the sewing for her. She was getting a little overwhelmed. And so since she was here in July, and ever since she was here in July, we've been waiting for her to start sewing, to start doing something at home. She keeps saying she's going to, and I keep saying, yeah, right. But then she goes to the quilt shop and buys fabric. And her sewing machine isn't even out. So it is what it is. Well, she sent me a text and said that she wanted to make some bowl cozies for her friends, or for her neighbors rather, and asked me if I would help her. I was like, yeah, I have a video. Go watch it. Oh, so why did I get a FaceTime call, a cold FaceTime call, asking for my help with her bowl cozy that looked like a maxi pad? She sewed it together and forgot to put the darts in it. So she just had like this always with wings made out of quilting fabric. I showed her what she did wrong though, and I did that by walking her through making a bowl cozy step by step directly over Zoom. And we even recorded the whole thing because Jason came in right when we were starting. He was like, you need to record that and put it out there for people to see. I was like, I don't know. So I recorded it. TBD if I'll actually release it to the public. But it took, that 10-minute project took like an hour and a half.
It did.
An hour and a half. She had an always with wings. But she did so I'm very proud of her. All right. I think that's everything that I have for the stories this morning. I know there are a lot of comments that came in. So maybe if Mary and Ian and Alicia could just kind of bring those questions back up for me. I did see one that kind of got me distracted. There are two of them actually. The first one is, will Becca still have her Zoom on Sunday? The answer to that is yes. Make sure to log into the VIP portion of the website to get the link. And then the other part of that is there was a question about help. The pattern is not on Fat Quarter Shop's website. So as we discussed last week, we will be doing, there's a couple of patterns that we're going to do. There's one pattern that I've got slated for the month of January that we're going to do every Friday night in January. And then there's another one that we're going to do in the month of February. And they're both patterns that I wanted to do. I will get everybody links to those through a blog post that will go up this weekend. So just stay tuned. I had hoped that you would be able to get it off Fat Quarter Shop, but if you can't, we will find where you can get it, and hopefully it'll be an affiliate link. Linda's here, and she says it's her first time. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, wait.
No,
I think mine may have looked similar to the first time.
Yeah, there you go. I was like, Linda's been here many times before.
It's your first time? I was pretty sure I had seen Linda's name before. All right, so a lot of what I'm doing tonight is just going to be muscle memory. I'm not going to walk you through all of the details for how to do FPP because I want you to take my class. So I'm mostly just going to kind of chat about the holidays, talk with Ian, answer questions that are in the chat while I put these together. And by the end of the live stream, I would love to show you what one of the blocks will look like. We're going to put 4 of these blocks together into a quilt as part of the Zoom workshop in January, but I want to get one block done so you can see what it looks like. Oops, wrong pile. Oops. But I was proud of Alicia with the bowl cozy though, Ian, because she put one together with me on FaceTime, and it took her a little bit, but then she got it down because she was a bowl cozy fool, just making tons of them by the time after we got off the phone call. So
she did. I think she sent me a photo, or I saw her completed project somehow. I don't remember, but she sent a picture because she said it was her award-winning.
Oh gosh, her with the award-winning
bowl cozy when she enters it into the State Fair of Illinois.
Illinois.
Wait, Michigan.
She wanted you to enter into the State Fair of Virginia.
Oh, whatever.
Everything in her world is award-winning.
Exactly. Lori's asking, is the FPP class already offered? I signed up for something?
Alicia, I'm going to punt that over to Alicia.
Donna says she definitely is outstanding and award-winning bowl cozy.
Oh boy, Donna. Donna. Hey Donna, how was everybody's Christmas? How was your Christmas? Linda says, I changed my handle to Allegra to help with, so yeah, keeping things straight, but then no one knows who I was anymore, so I switched it back to Linda.
Thank goodness. I knew who it was, but it was driving me crazy on my live streams. I'm like, I know this is Linda, but it's driving me crazy. So, Tanya is asking
Tanya Rogers?
Yes, she's asking if you are going to be taking part in Field of Dreams from Cotton Cuts, the puzzle mystery quilt. I told her that I am going to be working on them. I'm going to be working on them, but maybe like 1 or 2 months on video, but most of the time, no.
Was she asking about me or asking about you?
She first asked about me, and then she asks in the chat, can you ask Becca if she is doing it, and will she be doing it on her page?
No, I'm not. I didn't buy any. I stopped. I'm not making the content for the puzzle mystery quilt, so it doesn't feel right to ask for the kit. And I didn't want to pay for it.
Well,
but I did find a colorway I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So.
Well, and you also have a lot of other things going on, including offering these classes. So unfortunately, in order to pick something up, you've got to put something down.
Yep. I do like them. There's a colorway for Field of Dreams that I'm really excited about. Like I would definitely do it. Of course, it's the batiks. It's beautiful blues and purples. I'd love to do that, but I don't have the energy to sign up for a 10-month block of the month right now.
Or the bandwidth.
Or the bandwidth. More the bandwidth than anything else.
Yeah, exactly.
Got so many things on the horizon just in the first 6 months of 2026. And then after that, it's the cruise. And then after that, it's the holidays. And I feel like there's something in between.
I know. I've got my vacation already pretty much locked in for next year.
I'm already planning out 2027.
Same.
Yep. Already planning out 2027. Visiting. Oh yeah. We'll be going to Michigan in March. And then I'll be going to Michigan with Ian and Mary in May. Right? You're still going to Michigan?
Are we still doing that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, did you not have it planned?
I did not. I'll have to put that on the calendar.
Well, we'll talk about whether or not that still happens then. But I'm going because Alicia's birthday is in May, and I think the shop hop for Michigan is June and July. So if we can lap it over a day, we can do some shop hopping in Michigan. No, Mary's planning on being there too. Alicia's about to tell you that you're rude.
I know. I'm waiting for it to come in at any second.
Well, I will be there in March because I have a teaching engagement at the Holly Quilt Shop. Oh, nope, wrong way. I was about to sew it onto 5. I need to sew it onto 4. Sorry.
Yep, there it is, rude.
Yep, see? Told you. Do I know her or do I know her?
and then she puts rude.
Channeling her inner Stephanie Tanner. How rude.
How rude.
How many have done all 12 blocks for the quilt-along that we did for 2025? All 12 blocks are out there. The patterns are dropped. I just tucked my fabric. That's great. We're going to rip that seam because I don't want the tuck right there, and it's easier to fix now than to deal with it later.
Seeing a lot of pictures popping up in your Facebook group for the 2025 block of the month.
Yeah. Yeah, because at the end of every video tutorial, I showcase some blocks from the previous month's block, show some pictures. So as people are doing them, they're putting them out there.
Yep.
And I think what I have learned is while some people definitely enjoy the video and they'll watch it even though they know how to put the block together, I don't think everybody needs the video. And so it's turned into this thing where the videos aren't really getting a lot of views, but the page on the website gets a lot of hits and the PDF gets a lot of downloads. So people are definitely taking the pattern. They're definitely making the block, but the videos aren't performing as well as they did at the beginning of the year. So I need to rethink that strategy in 2026. Let me know in the chat if you'd love me to host a free quilt-along in 2026. And would you be okay if it didn't start in January, if we took a month off? And maybe it doesn't go all year. We'll see.
They're asking if you could show the 3-camera setup.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thanks for keeping me on my toes. This is the segment of the block that I'm making. I'm making a bunch of these. Is that left? Yep. I'm making 8 of those, and I'll put those together into a single block. And this is what I'll be teaching in my Zoom class in January.
I'm seeing a lot of yeses.
I mean, who's going to pass up a free pattern or a series of free patterns? Patterns. Hey, Janine. Oh, there's Leanne telling me to drink water.
Oh, drink water.
Drink water.
Drinky, drinky, drinky. Hi, Kathy.
Hello, Kathy.
Oh, Alicia says she's going to need to buy more fabric for the block of the month. And Jaja Brownie says, I vote yes, even though I came in late and don't know what we're voting for.
So here's my immediate thought, and I'm not going to promise this, but this is what's going through my head. I still have to chat over it with Mary and Alicia and make sure that it kind of jives with the rest of our plans. But my thought is, since the videos aren't performing the way they did at the beginning of the year, that kind of tells me that the only people that are watching the video, for the most part, are the people that really need the help or just want me on in the background. But it's not pulling in or help. It's not doing what I would expect it to do. And the energy to create a fully polished video and put it out there in public form does take a bit out of me. So I'm on the fence with how to handle this. My thought is we still do it the same way I did it before, but it's one of the Tuesday dropped videos so that I don't do Saturday and then a Tuesday video, which would be nice. Or I don't create a public video, but instead perhaps do the block of the month pattern for free on the website, but then have a Zoom workshop that you could attend to get a chance to sew that block together and a bit of instruction and help if you need it. And then that recording could be available for 30 days or whatever. Oh, so you guys having a virtual retreat. That's awesome. When is it?
February 4th through the 7th.
Oh. Why does it have to be on my birthday weekend? I ain't doing nothing that weekend. Spending it with the hubs.
Ouch.
Actually, I don't think it's a weekend. I think that's through the week. Because I think my birthday was on Friday a couple years ago.
Let's find out. Oops, that's March. Too far. What do they say? 4th through 7th? Yeah, so 4th is a Wednesday, 7th is a Saturday.
That makes sense. That tracks.
That tracks.
That tracks.
Lily, yes, there is a Zoom this weekend.
Hi, Jackie. I did see somebody come in and said, I haven't been here in a while. You're looking great, Becca. And I just want to, I don't remember who that was, but I just want to say thank you. She likes my haircut. Toss, toss.
Steve, Norma Kaufman have just joined your channel membership.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Norma.
Lori says she really does. Lori Golden says she does enjoy the block of the month and the videos that go along with them.
Just trying to think of a different way to provide the content, the teaching instruction, because I don't know if a dedicated edited video in addition to the other things that I want to put out there is realistically something I have bandwidth for. So just trying to make sure I'm not spreading myself too thin. Just because you can do something or somebody wants you to do it doesn't mean you should or you can.
Joan, I see your comment. I'm going to pass that to Becca on the side so that way she has it.
What was the comment?
She has a question about the one thing wrong with this month's number of squares. I cut 12 of the 9-inch 2x2 squares and did not have enough for the 4 patch. I needed 16 of them.
Oh,
Wasn't a problem, but I wanted you to know.
Okay, thank you for that. I'll take a look. That was done in a rush because I had just gotten back from Disney. I might not have edited the pattern or paid. Oh, I didn't. There was a typo, I think, on the pattern. I forgot to correct it. But I'll update it so anybody that pops over by the website and gets it in the future will have it the right way. The real question is, Alicia, are you sewing tonight?
Mm-hmm. Also, Fisherishi.
Hey, thank you so much for joining the YouTube perks. I appreciate that. Doobie doobie doo.
Lily is asking us if we have bragged about what Santa brought us, or did she miss it?
No, we actually haven't. Why don't you talk a little bit about what Santa got you?
I had some lovely gifts. I had a wonderful figment bag waiting for me under the tree. from a dear friend who is probably in the chat at the moment. I looked at it at Disney and had decided it was not something I needed on this trip, even though I really wanted it. And then it appeared under the tree. So I was very happy to have that. Becca got me a wonderful Foolish Mortal sign, light up LED neon looking sign. So love that. And I went over to my friend Josh's, his family gets together. And his grandmother is very interested in my quilting because she also does some quilting. And she crocheted me a scarf.
Aw.
Beautiful scarf.
Yeah, that scarf was nice.
It was very nice. So yeah, got some wonderful stuff. Some very lovely, lovely things that I cannot wait to put to use.
I got a vanity set that's been on my Amazon wish list for a long time because I don't really have a place to sit and do my makeup and hair and stuff, and I've kind of wanted that for years. So the hubby bought me that. He is upstairs putting it together as we speak.
Oh, is that what he's working on right now?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I'm kind of excited to take all of my, like, consolidate my brushes and my hair dryer and my curling iron and go put them up there. Be like, I have a place to sit and do my hair.
Nice. Excellent.
All of my beauty products can now move into a central location.
Yep. Yep.
And maybe I'll actually take the time to put on some foundation and things now that I have a place to do it. Without, like, I don't want to stand in front of the mirror.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there's something about the mirror in our bathroom, the bathroom off of our bedroom, that just, I don't want to stand in front of that mirror. It's not that it's a wonderful bathroom, but it's a narrow bathroom because it's not, it doesn't have like a tub. It has a really big shower, but it's more narrow. So if anybody comes in there, they got to squeeze behind you. I don't know. I just never got into the, oh, I'll do it in here vibe. Okay, G4. Like a G6.
Get out of my head. I was thinking that I was doing the same thing in my head. Cheryl, also known as Fishery, whatever it is, says to call her Cheryl. She was a member before, but she's back again. So thank you very much for signing up for that.
When you said Fisher, I was like, I bet that's Cheryl.
Yep, you are correct. And then Savannah says, Santa got me a Caterpillar Glow Ultra.
Woo!
Just waiting on my other accessories to arrive. That's awesome, Savannah.
That's awesome. Those light boards are a game changer, aren't they?
They are. They are. Brenda says she immediately thought of Bewitched sitting at the vanity brushing her hair.
Oh, I could see that. Yeah. That first episode, they're in their honeymoon suite and she's brushing her hair.
Alicia says that she purchased her very first pressing mat.
She did. I got phone calls and questions about that too. After she sent me pictures of what she was using to iron on, and it wasn't pretty. She was like, I think I need to invest in an actual pressing surface. Hey, I remember my first pressing surface. It was 3 or 4 towels folded up, set on a little end table. That's what I used.
Alicia says she learned that the iron has to be on in order to press fabric.
Oh, shoot. I'm doing the wrong way. I got to do 5 before I do 6.
Ooh, Tanya Rogers says my husband got me the Tula Pink Gray Works 2-yard cuts for Christmas.
I got a fat quarter bundle of that for Christmas.
You sure did.
And it is sitting right here. and I feel like I want to incorporate it into January's project, but I'm not sure if I can. So if I can't use it in January or February's project, we're going to do something specific with fat quarters in March. Or at some point this year. Who knows when.
Awesome, Charlotte. Charlotte says, Ian, I ordered the Mr. bottle that you did the video about. It shipped today. Awesome. I did reach out to that company too. I said, hey, by the way, I wanted you all to know I did a video on the spray bottle. And I did ask them, please don't raise the price, because we know as quilters, when we find something that is not quilting related, that when the company finds out that quilters buy it, they jack the price up. And they said they will not be jacking up the price. I also asked them to sponsor me, and they politely declined.
Can't blame a guy for trying.
Hey, you know, what's the worst they can say? No. Catherine is asking, what does it mean to be sponsored? Basically, I was asking the company, since I talk about their product, and, you know, basically partner up with them. I was asking to partner up with them and asking them to, you know, write a check or money or, you know, basically sponsor me in some way. So that way it's a mutual benefiting relationship type deal. Does that make sense? I don't know if that made sense.
It does. You're getting compensated in some way for talking about the product and advertising it.
There you go.
It can be doing an integrated commercial for a product that's not even related to quilting, but it could also be like what I'm doing with fat quarter or with cotton cuts this year. They're not paying me anything. They're just giving me the fabric for free every month, and I'm creating content to use the fabric. So I'm doing something, they're doing something, and nobody's really paying each other. We're just collaborating on it. But they're providing the fabric, so in some way I'm kind of getting paid for it, right? Because I'm getting the fabric for free. Somebody said they got a Becca box for Christmas and they are loving it. Yeah, those things. I've got 3 of them. I keep one by my recliner in the front room. I keep one at my desk at work. Shh, don't tell. And I keep one down in my purse. So I always am ready to sew wherever I go. But don't tell anybody that I keep one at my desk at work.
What?
Yeah, right?
Susan says, my younger daughter gave me some fabric for Christmas. Niece got me model vintage sewing machine she found at Winter Festival.
Wow.
My older daughter gave me a wall clock with a quilt-themed face.
Aw, that's so cool.
So, SEW, cool.
What are you doing on your live stream on Sunday, Ian?
I think, I don't really want to start any big projects, but I think I'm going to I have a charm pack, mini charm pack, that I'm going to make fabric out of, and at some point we'll turn it into a zippered pouch.
I still want Taco Bell.
Alrighty then. She was wanting Taco Bell before she went live this evening. We were talking about Taco Bell, and she apparently still wants Taco Bell.
Actually, I don't want just Taco Bell. Like, I want tacos.
You
like
want
good
oh,
tacos.
yeah.
Let's go to Chewy's.
Okay.
Bye, everyone. We're
Bye,
going
everyone.
to Chewy's.
See you later. We're going to end the live stream. Bye.
No.
Just kidding.
All right. Oh, that's not completely dry. I've got 3 out of my 8 done. I'm 3/8 of the way there.
Mary says, on the border was better, Mary. Better.
I did like On the Border. I did like On the Border. Oh, Tuesday night. Jason and I need to go out to dinner. Wait, is Tuesday New Year's Eve? No, it's not.
No.
I liked going. What was the place that we went to with Mary while she was here? And they had the taco bar on Tuesday night.
Oh, what was that place?
It was over in Potomac Mills, or Potomac Town Center.
Potomac? What was that place called? Oh, I'm gonna look it up now.
I keep wanting to say Jose Andres, but I know that's not right.
No.
That's not right. Don Pablo's?
No.
I don't know, something like that.
Was it?
Jose Cuervo?
No. No.
I don't know.
No, it wasn't on the border, Mary. It wasn't on the border. It was the one we went to while you were here. And I'm looking it up right now because it's gonna bug me.
Don Juan?
No.
I don't know.
Ah. Here it is. Uncle Julio's.
I knew there was something
That's what it
Don
was,
Juan
Uncle
Julio
Julio's.
in there.
Lily is asking me, Ian, how would you fussy cut the Tula Wolves fabric for a Holland pouch? Very carefully. With very sharp scissors.
Or a rotary cutter.
Or a rotary cutter. You just have to, it's hard because it's a very large
Well, the
shape.
Holland pouch also goes like this.
Yep.
So you would need to figure out what the half is. So if the length, if the height is shorter, right? What that, like, you'd have to figure out what that is, cut it in half, add some for a seam allowance, and put the wolves in opposite directions so they face the zipper.
Yeah, and you want more negative space at the bottom of the wolf
Yep.
than at the top.
Yep.
You want enough for seam allowances and to make sure your binding doesn't cover up the wolf, but you want to make sure that your focus point is higher up on the rectangle of fabric versus in the center. Because if you put it in the center, then the wolf may get bent around the bottom of the bag. Does that make sense?
Yep.
I think it does.
Yep.
Linda, she is working on an FPP project that she's going to be offering a class for next year. So she's working on putting the sample together because, you know.
It was one of the things I needed to have finished this year. This will be a free pattern for those that are taking the class, and then everyone else will have to buy it, but it won't be released until after the class is done and over with. So exclusive pattern for free included, well, exclusive pattern offered or included as part of your registration fee. Is everybody still traveling for the holidays? I know a lot of people are still out.
Carol says that she's getting ready to sew together a mini charm pieces for the free Moda Nutcracker mini charm pouch. She asks, how do you guys decide which zippers to buy for your zipper stash? I actually like to pull my zippers from, well, I don't mean pull, but I buy mine from modernfabricshop.com. Not sponsored. That's usually where I get my zippers from, and
same. I just buy it by the yard.
Yeah, I buy them by the yard, and I just kind of tend to have several on hand that I choose from.
There's 2 or 3 different ones that I choose. I always try to use a neutral tape, but the way I sew my zippers in, I never really see my tape because I sew really close to the teeth. I should probably consider trying some without that. So I focus more on like what the teeth look like. My go-tos are the iridescent teeth because I like the rainbow look, and then the rose gold. I like the rose gold too. And then I just make sure that I have zipper pulls that match each of the teeth finishes because I want them to look coordinated. And I'll just buy like 5. They usually have a deal where you get like 5 yards and 10 pulls or 5 pulls or something. So when I buy some, I usually just get that little bundle. And it lasts me for a bit.
Oops, sorry. Kelly's asking if they're the same size as the By Annie zippers. Yes, they are. It's the same size. They're number what, 5?
Yes, number 5.
Yeah.
I believe.
Savannah said that she traveled from her kitchen to the couch. Does that count?
Yes, that counts. But what did you get in the kitchen? Was it good? Can I have some? Is it tacos? Just curious. Asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend.
Alicia and I have been talking. She's very excited about the next video series that I'm doing on Tuesdays. I'm going to take the month of January to use those Tuesday slots to help bring back some refresher tips, tricks, and things that you should know if you are just getting into quilting, or maybe you want to get reacquainted with a skill that you haven't used in a while. So I'm hoping that that content will be exciting for you. I'll be honest, I'm doing it so that Alicia's questions will be answered without... I love talking to her, but I feel like I can't always answer the phone when she's ready to do the things. But I also feel like the start of a year, the fresh start of a year is always a great time to get back to those basics. Yeah?
Yep, definitely.
What colorway are you doing for the Field of Dreams?
I have yet to announce that, but maybe I should say it here. Maybe I can make an exclusive announcement. Ba-ba-bum!
You could drop your link for the sign up with the code if people are going to do it. I don't have an affiliate link for that, so I know you don't get paid either.
Yeah,
but they like to track the conversions.
By the way, the By Annie zippers are 4.5, not 5.
Oh, got it. Okay.
So apparently the Modern Fabric Shop, I can't say that name, are slightly bigger, but I haven't had a problem with them. Hold on, I'm getting the link for Deb. There it is. So I'm going to be working. So funny story.
Uh-oh.
There are 2 colorways from the Puzzle Mystery Quilt that I was interested in. And they asked that I send them in my top 3, and normally I get my number 1 choice. And so I was like, you know what? I'm probably going to get my number 1 choice, and I really want my number 2 choice as well. So I ordered my number 2 choice, And a few hours later, I received another email from Cotton Cuts with the same exact order, and I'm like, wait, why did it go through twice? Well, come to find out, they gave me my second choice and not my first. So I had to message them and be like, oopsie daisy, my bad. Can we figure this out? And they got everything switched and everything's fine now. So I am going to be working on 2 puzzle mystery quilts. The official colorway that I'm going to be working on for the big reveal and all that is Dear Diary. That's the one that has the writing the letter writing, or the journal page looking things, the writing on it. That's going to be the one that I'm officially doing as an ambassador. My personal sew is going to be the Tula Nightshade, or not Nightshade, sorry, Grey Works. So I'm going to be working on both of those because I love them both.
Great.
And if you want to sign up for the Puzzle Mystery Quilt, you can do so. Make sure to use Ian Dream. I had to think of the code. They literally gave it to me the day before it opened for purchase. So if you did miss out on my code, you can always email them and they'll apply it to your order. So Ian Dream is the code. And like I said, if you've already ordered and want to add that to your order, just say, hey, I found out Ian's code. Can you please apply that to my order?
Doesn't get him any extra money. It just tells
No.
them who they should continue to partner with.
And I am doing them in large, size large.
Both of them.
Both of them are in large.
Do you need help?
Sure.
Can you order a third one for the one I want to? It's such a fear of missing out.
I get it.
Part of me wants to sign up because I'm like, oh, I know I'm going to like it because I feel like I like all the layouts.
I know. I'm very interested to see how Under the Sea turns out. Like the clues, the way they're shaping up are very interesting. So I'm excited to see what it looks like when it comes together. So
when a quilter says that block looks interesting, it always to me feels like it's the guy saying the girl has a nice personality.
Right. Well, the fabrics I think are throwing me on it is what it is. Oh, that's where Jack got off to. Oh, that's cute.
Oh.
I just now noticed.
Who's ADD now?
Yeah, right. No, so the colors are interesting, and I don't know how well they're going to mesh whenever the whole thing comes together. I think it'll be fine. I think it's going to be a beautiful quilt, but it will be interesting. So I am interested to see what the big picture overall looks like once it's all sewn together.
She's somebody you should get on the podcast.
Who?
Sheila.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I need to message her. I feel so bad because she wanted to partner up. I kid you not. She messaged me like a month before I left Dallas-Fort Worth, and it was like, hey, I want to partner up and do stuff. And I was like, okay, let me get landed in Virginia and I'll reach back out. And then I never reached back out.
Well, that sounds like it's a great opportunity to reach out now.
Yep.
One of the things I love about foundation paper piecing is the points, for the most part, end up being really nice because all you have to do is just line up your fabric and sew on the line. And there are some tips and tricks that I'll show you in the class for how you can make sure that you're getting really good points.
I have the feeling that workshop will be on point.
Ha!
Come in.
Oh, it's over here now.
We're
We're in here now.
M. Smith, you might want to refresh your browser.
What's wrong?
She says, oops, what happened?
Is it still working for you?
It's still working for me.
If anyone has a suggestion for gray work, I'd love one. I've only come up with one idea. What about you, Ian? I got one. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
So, no, you go first.
No, you go first.
Fine, I'll go first. I feel like I just got myself a paper cut. Oh, don't cut yet. 1/4 inch seam allowance. See, you should have gone first.
I don't have any ideas though. You said you had an idea.
So trellis garden is the pattern that I made that was designed to work specifically with Tula fabric because the prints are so big. I wanted to fussy cut them. So I would recommend something like that. You could also, it needs to be a big print friendly quilt pattern so that you don't lose those animals.
Yeah, definitely.
So I would also recommend, it's on Etsy. The quilt pattern is called Kaleidoscope of Stars. It's such a fun pattern and it's really easy to do. But you could use gray work to be the squares in the stars and then surround it with pretty colors to for the star legs in the background.
Yeah, I think I was actually thinking about trellis garden for gray work.
You should do that as a sew along.
I should do that. But nobody would want to sew along with me.
I think I need to step away for just a moment, Ian.
What happened?
I think my bread is ready.
Oh,
and I
that's
need to
right.
take it out. So I'll give you all something to talk about. Tula pink fabric.
Oh boy. I will hold down the fort. Hope everybody's having a great evening. We'll do a commercial break. Make sure that you like and subscribe to Becca's channel if you're not already. And don't forget, you can join the VIP program over on sewbecca.com. That gives you access to the monthly Zooms as well as some other special perks and such. So make sure to go over to sewbecca.com, sign up for the VIP membership, and get all sorts of fun perks and extras. And yeah, I hope everybody's having a great. Do a sew along. Okay, all right. I you know what? That may be a great project that we can get started. It's not gonna happen in January. It's not gonna happen in February. February is gonna be such a freaking busy month. So with QuiltCon and all sorts of stuff going on, so won't happen the first couple of months, but we will maybe cross that bridge in maybe March, January, February, March. Yeah, something like that maybe. Katie was going to say trellis garden, but YouTube keeps popping up a message about having to be a member for 10 minutes before comment. Well, that's weird. Sounds like YouTube is acting up. If it's an easy enough, I would do... hey, sounds good, Alicia. Maybe this could be your first sew-along. Yeah, Linda, I definitely think trellis garden would be a great one for Gray Works. And I need to look at my fabric stash, because I think I want to do all Gray Works for trellis garden. So I need to take a look and see what I could do. M. Smith says that she also had a problem with YouTube telling her she needed to wait to comment. She left and came back and it fixed it, so that's good. Yeah, so Becca and I both, Mennonite, we both use, you have to be a subscriber to help keep the bots out of the chat, because we don't want the bots filling up our chat. And so we usually turn on must be a subscriber. For some reason, it sounds like Katie, it was bugging on Katie a little bit, so. There you go, and she's back.
With a slice of my bread.
Yum.
I put some butter on it and topped it with some honey.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That
it's
sounds
so
good.
good. It's still warm. What pattern is this tonight? This is a pattern that I will be teaching in a Zoom workshop in January and then releasing for the public after the classes happens.
Lori is asking, can Becca lay out what she's done so far?
Yep.
I think, Mary, she made white honey bread.
Yeah, honey bread.
And Dr. Chinkins is saying, can we have a bite?
I actually haven't ate much today. This tastes really good.
Maybe that's why you're so hungry for Taco Bell. Earlier today, I got a text message that just said crabs ? We did not go out for crabs today, by the way.
And then I went, but me want crabs. Ian want crabs? Oh yeah, I gotta make Leanne's Ranger cookies. She posted a recipe on her YouTube channel for Ranger cookies. I've had them. They're delicious, and now I need to make some. I just completely forgot that they were out there with all the holiday stuff happening.
Josh says that he has a sourdough cinnamon roll dough sleeping in the fridge that he'll be baking up in the morning.
Josh, cinnamon roll dough, whatever. All I heard was sourdough, you have a starter. I need one. Please bring one to Raleigh. Thanks.
Yep, sounds good.
And Janine said, honey bread. Yes, this is Janine's recipe. I got this from Janine. She brought her bread machine and made a loaf of bread. She was planning to make one loaf of bread for one of the dinner nights or whatever. We ended up making bread every day. And then everybody left and bought a bread maker.
Including Becca.
Yeah. Well, I bought an Amazon one because I wasn't going to spend the money on the expensive one that she had. And then Santa got me the expensive one.
That was last year's gift, yes? I think it was.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
It's gotten a lot of use.
It has.
We're getting into bread season too. When it starts to get cold, I like to do a lot of soups and stews and crock pot meals. And I usually will keep a freshly baked loaf of bread in the house.
Let's see. There are...
Oh, okay. Leanne said to try whipped honey on your sliced bread. Is Mary still here?
Yes, she is. I just saw her a little while ago.
Okay. Mary, could we do a giveaway?
By the way, there are 55 days until QuiltCon.
How many days until my birthday?
I don't have that, unfortunately.
Some friend you are.
Rude. We do have 245 days until the cruise.
I'm excited about that. It's hard to believe it's right around the corner.
I know. Josh says, Becca, if you are driving to Raleigh, I'd be happy to spin off a bit of my starter for you.
I am. And I would love that.
Mary says that she will get her laptop and get that started.
Thank you, Mary. I sent Mary a few gifts for Christmas, and one of them she opened. It was an Aliso mini iron. She was very excited about it. And then she said, she told me what she was going to do with her other one. I was like, wait, you have one already? And she said, yes, but not the one with the light. I was like, really? I was like, it was on your wish list. She was like, I know, it has a light. Mine didn't. Like, okay, I guess I feel a little bit better, but also kind of like, really?
Josh says he's got to start working on his mini quilt for the swap.
I do too.
I do too. I'm behind.
I'm such a bad swap partner. I haven't even emailed my swap person. She emailed me when it was announced. Like, I got a message like that day, and I'm like, okay, I'll reply to that. And here I am 6 weeks later, still haven't replied. I usually do that project in January, so
yeah, I do too.
I wait until after Christmas.
Yup. Deb says, I would like to get a bread machine, but I need like I need a hole in my head. Oh no, Janine says my mini Aliso died 2 weeks ago. I replaced it with my Dres Mini.
You should you should call Aliso or send them, let them know that it died, because I've seen them in the past where if the iron stops working, they just ask you to send a picture of the iron with the cord cut, and they usually just replace it.
Yeah, give them a call, because our friend Bill had that happen.
They just sent him a new one. As long he just had to send in a picture of his iron with the cord cut.
It's so true, Lily. Lily says that Aliso light is something you don't know you need until you get it, and that is so true.
I still don't understand why I like it. Like, because it's not doing anything that I don't understand why I like the light. I just, because like right now it's not showing anything on the fabric. The only thing I can think of is that when you're ironing a larger piece of fabric, it's nice because you can see where you're going and whether or not the starch is still there.
Maybe.
That's the only thing I can think of that I don't know. It does. I can't logically explain it, but I can tell you when I'm like, oh yeah, it has a light. I don't know. It make no sense.
Oh my. Jenny said, I had my Aliso replaced 4 times in 3 years.
4 times. That's a lot.
Darius is it's not Darius. Is asking, is this for beginners?
The way I'm going to teach it, yes, it can be beginner friendly. Or I should say, yes, it will be beginner friendly.
I should pick up all these stickers that I knocked over earlier.
I like this pattern because it's going to give you enough practice with all of the pieces that will help kind of cement in the FPP stuff. But it'll look great when it's done, but it won't be so complicated that you won't be able to finish it.
Oh my gosh. I swear the stickers flew everywhere.
Everywhere.
Ah! They're still oh my gosh, giveaway has started. I come back and the chat's flying.
I need more of my background fabric. I'll have to cut that out.
Cut it out. Oh, geez. Well, we can't really look at the chat right now because, well, we can't see the normal chat messages because the giveaway is going. So use exclamation giveaway in the chat. By the way, you must be present to win. And of course, if you're watching this on the replay, the giveaway has already closed. Libby, I don't think your message did what you expected it to do, so type exclamation giveaway in the chat.
Got 3 more wedges to make before I can put the block together. Another bite of bread.
Alicia says, no whammy, no whammy. Melody says she just got here. Is there information on the next studio session on your website?
It will be there by Sunday. I think it's all there and ready to launch. Alicia's just waiting for a picture of the sample, which is what I'm working on now.
Okay, Curran, make sure you use exclamation giveaway without any spaces. Looks like your autocorrect may have accidentally took over, so exclamation giveaway, no spaces. Joyce is asking if you still use your Caterpillar cutting mat.
I do. It's right there. I just didn't pull it out for, well, which one, actually? Because
Yeah.
I have 2.
Yeah.
I have the one that's on the light board, which is right there, and I do use it. But more importantly, the flip and fold, that's usually what I have here. I just happen to have a different one set up right now.
Thing is so handy.
I actually have it over at my cutting station because I can make it as big or as small as I need it to be. So it's been living over there, and this has been living here because that folds up easier and gets put away and stays flat without having to lay out a 36 by 24 piece all the time. I'm probably not very entertaining tonight. So I'm just over here working on this.
Well, the chat is kind of mostly taken over by the giveaway at the moment, so
I got a reprieve.
kind of waiting for that to calm down so that way people's regular chat messages can start coming back through again.
Because Disney, okay, so we left for, real talk, we left for Disney World on December 6th. And we came back on the 14th. 14th? Yeah, 14th. Late in the evening on the 14th. And the amount, like, it doesn't sound like that's a lot of time, but 9 days out of December makes Christmas come real fast.
It really does.
So, like, we set up the tree, and then next thing I knew, I was packing for Disney World, and then I was gone, and then I came back, and next thing I knew, I had to hurry up and get everything ready for Christmas. So, I didn't get a chance to sit and just enjoy the tree much this year. So, I made a point on Christmas Eve to sit down in the family room and just do some hand stitching in front of the tree, and it was the best thing. I absolutely loved it. We got a new tree this year because the one that we had, I think some lovely critters got into it and shorted out some of the wires.
Oops.
It was a pre-lit tree. So we've learned our lesson about how to store the Christmas tree this year. We won't be just putting it in the box out in the shed. That's for sure. But yeah, we got a new one. It has like micro LED lights, and there's like 1,200 of them, and they change colors and have different blinking patterns. And right now we have them on twinkling. So some of them stay lit and then others flash on and off, but not like all at once. It like twinkles. and they're set up to be white. It's so pretty. Our Christmas tree will be coming down on New Year's Day. We always set it up the day after Thanksgiving, and we take it down on New Year's Day.
Are you team real live tree or plastic tree?
Well, before I met Jason, we always had a plastic tree. And then when I met him, he was like, no, absolutely not. Real tree. Urgh. I don't know why he sounds that way. But so for years, we always got a real tree. It was a whole thing. We had to go get a tree, the way it smells, like all of the things. And even the first year that we were in this house for Christmas, we did a real tree. Until we let Zoe pick out the tree that we were going to get. And we walked away with a $300 real tree. Mm-hmm. To which Jason went, nope, I'm done. So now we have artificial trees. We've only had artificial trees for the past couple of years. If I had my preference, it would be a real tree because they smell great. Deb, thank you so much for that tip. I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful holiday season too. I'll give you a bite of my bread. Hold on. Mm-hmm. I only have 2 more to do after this one. And then I can put it together.
Judy says when you go to store the tree, get some mothballs and put them in the box.
Ooh.
It'll ward off the mice.
Thank you. That's a great idea because that's exactly what I think was in there. When we pulled the tree out last year, because I think we had it for 2 years, whatever. Yeah, 23, 24. When we pulled it out last year and took it out of the box, there was like a clump of something that looked like a nest. And it fell out of the tree as we were shaking it out. So we went and got the leaf blower and blew everything out and made sure it was nice and clean. But I think some little furry animals were using that to be very nice and warm. Joyce is asking, if you use the acorn pen on unstarched fabric, will it shrink the fabric where you apply it? Yes, if that fabric happens to be on the bias or cut parallel to the selvage edges, it'll only shrink it one of 2 ways. However, I'm putting it on the seam allowance and then I'm trimming. If you notice, I'm pressing and then trimming. So I'm going to be okay. And the stitching, the fabric's already stitched right there, so that'll help kind of hold it in place. If it does anything, it'll be so minute, it won't, like, see, I'm doing the starch first. If it causes any shrinkage, it's happening before I'm trimming. And if you starched your fabric before you start, you don't even have to worry about that.
Joan says, hi, Becca and Ian. I'm glad all of my sewn Christmas gifts were delivered, but now I have a new project. Cleaning up my sewing room. It looks like an explosion happened in there.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, I've got a project sitting behind me on the floor that I've had for a couple of years. I need to get finished. I was going to work on that tonight, but I was like, oh wait, I got to have the sample block for this class done. So that's what I'm working on now. But over the course of the next weeks, I'm off for a little bit. I don't go back into the office until January 5th. I'm going to try to get this project at least pieced. My stepdad's niece has been collecting has a collection of pillowcases that were her great grandmother's or her grandmother's or whatever. I don't know. Not mine. We're not even related by blood, but I don't know whose they were. She just said the grannies. So I don't know if that's granny on my stepdad's side or granny on her husband's side, but grannies. She has all these very old, very well-loved pillowcases that she wants to turn into a quilt. And so I haven't been working on it as much as I should. And so I'm trying to work through it right now. What I'm doing is taking the pillowcases, applying SF 101 to the back of it because they've seen some good times. And I want to make sure that the fabric stays sturdy, so that SF101 will help to reinforce the fabric and keep it from fraying or falling apart. And then I'm cutting them into small squares, and I'm going to put the small squares together like a patchwork quilt, and then I'll just quilt it up. But it's taking a little bit of time to prep the fabric so that I can cut the squares and then sew it back together.
Really quickly, shout out to Melody Quilts.
Aw,
She sent a
thank you,
super
Melody.
chat saying, hoping the holiday season brings you all good things.
Thank you. I hope the same for you too. I'll be using that at Starbucks. Peppermint mocha. Oh yeah.
Joyce, this is for a studio session that she's going to be doing. Those who attend the studio session get the pattern for free, but I think she said she's going to release the pattern later
After the class.
After the class is over.
Yep. It'll be included in the price of the studio session. Everybody else will have to buy it on my website. It'll be released after the studio session is done. All right. This is what I have so far. Move this out of the way. Just got to do this one more quadrant. Oh, I like the way that looks. Right? Yes, I do too. Thank
Looks
you, Ian.
great. Well, I literally can't see.
Look at the camera now.
I
What
don't
kind of
have the
paper are the
live stream
pieces
up.
printed on? Normal copy paper. Not using anything fancy. Oh wait, that's right. Crikey.
Oh, that is pretty. I like it. Zaza is asking, will VIPs have to buy it when it's on the website for sale?
Great question. Ask Alicia. I think she's restructuring how the VIP program works, so more to come.
TBD.
TBD. It's kind of nice because I'm just sewing. Oh, yeah. Leanne says this reminds her of the ornament that I made on the channel.
Yeah, very similar. Very similar. Ray is asking for beginner FPP. Would using batik fabrics be a better start?
Yes. Yes,
I agree with
solids or
that.
batiks. In fact, that's what I'm using right now is batiks.
Yep.
And the reason is because they're most of the time for batiks, all the time for solids, they look the same from both ends. So you don't have to worry about whether you have right side against the paper or not. You just put it there, make sure it's definitely covering what you need, and you go.
Yep, definitely. Melody Quilts, you have won the giveaway,
Yay,
and she
Melody.
is here.
Woohoo! She's the one that did the super chat too.
She is.
So she got a little something something.
She sure did. That did not. That is coincidence only. That is
She did not buy it.
She did not buy it. That was coincidence only, everyone. But don't forget to email. Is
Mary
it Mary?
at sewbecca.com.
Yeah.
How long is your class for FPP? I've never done this type of quilt art before. We're still working out the details, but I usually teach for 3 hours. But TBD, we're looking at all the logistics are being figured out this weekend, and it'll be live by the end of the weekend.
Flicky Chicky's been struggling over there because she's been working on a 108-inch quilt.
Oh my
She says she's
gosh.
got 2 sides of the binding done,
Ugh.
but now I need to reload the bobbin. Sigh.
Oof. Oof. I feel you, lady.
Feels like a California king size quilt right there.
Well, doesn't she live in California?
She does. She does
So
indeed.
there you go.
She lives just outside of LA.
Oh. Did you get to meet her when you went to Disneyland?
No, she was busy, unfortunately.
Oh.
Will the hole in the middle be filled when they are sewn together?
Yes. Hello, Ellen Ford.
Hello.
Bye, Alicia.
Jinx. Jinx again. That's funny.
Wait, uh-oh. Yes, that's right. Okay. I just cut on the wrong thing. But I need to cut there anyway, eventually, so it's fine. It's fine.
It's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine.
Everything is awesome. Everything is good when you're part of a team.
Michelle says my husband still uses your bread recipe all of the time, and it's delicious.
Oh, yeah, it's really good. That's Janine, the honey bread, that's Janine's recipe, not mine. I just made it available for everybody.
Thanks, Janine.
Yeah, Ian thanks you. My daughter
do.
thanks you. She devours entire loaves of that thing, I swear.
I feel like she cuts half the loaf off each
Oh,
time.
yeah. Oh, yeah. 100%. In fact, I think I'm going to go out there and it'll probably be gone.
Probably.
I haven't made it in a few months, so.
It has been a hot minute. I was right. Flicky Cheeky says it's actually for a California king bed. So I was right. That's one way to do it, Lily. Lily says, I figured out a new way to clean up my sewing room. Instead of putting away my post-holiday make scraps, I'm turning them into gift sacks for next year.
Oh, there you go. I put them in a bag, all the scraps, and then I give them away.
Yeah, right, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Scrap bag!
I don't blame you, Zaza. She says she has a 108 quilt top waiting to be quilted. I keep putting it off. Yeah, same.
Sounds like a lot of work.
Yep. Yup. And Melody has sent her information to Mary, so Mary should have it.
Thank you.
Kelly's asking if you are going to continue your Zooms in 2026.
Yes. Yes, I will. We're going to put a little bit more structure around them, though, so it's not just a free-for-all. There will be times where it's just like a bring your own project and sew, but then there are going to be times where we do something a little different, too. So, yes.
TBD.
More to come.
More to come.
What about you, Ian? Aren't you doing Zooms now?
I am doing Zooms. We'll have another one, I think, in March is when I set the next one up. I haven't officially put the date out there yet, but I think I've set the date internally for March, and I will be putting that up on the website in the near future.
I have one more to sew together, and then I can put the block together.
Missy says, I can't even get into my sewing room for the excess Christmas boxes. Can't wait until next week
Yeah, I've
to
got
go
that
back to
problem
sewing.
on the other side of this computer. I've got a ton of boxes over there that we've just been holding on to in case somebody needed them. Now that Christmas is done, all the gifts are gifted. We've had our celebrations. Those can leave my room now. I think a run to the dump is in order. Take some cardboard up there and recycle it.
Eh?
Feel like I should just leave it like this. Be like, okay, it's done.
Sweet. Love it.
We'll just sew it together with that one section missing.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right. One more wedge to make. Everything is awesome. Everything is cool when you're part of a team.
Oh, it is. Somebody was mentioning that your honey bread recipe is giving an error, and it is giving an error.
Oh, okay. Well, I think we're taking the recipes off. I think Alicia took the recipes off of the website. I think. Email at info@sewbecca.com. We'll take care of it. We'll figure it out. I got threads all over me. Oh my gosh.
Now you got that song stuck in my head.
Everything is awesome.
Yes, it's replaying over and over.
You're so welcome.
Suzanne is asking, how is Mama Nancy doing?
Good. I think they just Rick's got a lot of health issues going on. And she's been not really leaving home because she wants to make sure he's taken care of. And I think, honestly, she's just scared she's going to lose him. He's got AFib, for those of you that don't know. And it was under control. He also, a few years ago, had to have a triple bypass surgery. And that was a very scary time for us because he was so high risk for a heart attack before he went in for the surgery. And then after the surgery, it took a lot to get him to come out of the anesthesia. It took a couple of days, and we didn't know what to do with that. So his AFib, unfortunately, is back. He's having heart issues again. And the most recently, he got sick in November, took a round of antibiotics and was still sick. So took a second round of antibiotics and was still sick. So took a third round of antibiotics. And after the third round of antibiotics, he still was sick, wasn't feeling great, was tired. We we managed to convince him to go to the ER because his oxygen level was hovering at like 85.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it was bad. And lo and behold, he had pneumonia. He wasn't gonna go to the ER. We had to fight him on it. It's like, dude.
Goodness.
Yeah, so he's on oxygen. He's recovering from the pneumonia, still having a lot of heart issues. I think he picked the short straw on the lot. So physically, mom's doing okay, but mentally, she's just struggling with a lot, dealing with all of that. And so her visits up here have been very infrequent because of Rick's health. Unfortunately, we bought this house with the understanding with both of them that they would move up here and live in the basement. And while their stuff is still here, they have made the decision that at least right now, they are not planning to move in. So there's that. I know if something happens to Rick, my mom will be moving in, but she doesn't want to obviously move without Rick, and Rick is not interested in moving. So it is what it is. Wished I would have known that before we bought the house.
Okay, y'all. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
Oh gosh, are we having this argument again?
Come on, guys. It is not a Christmas movie.
It's a feel-good Christmas movie.
No.
You feel good because you see people getting shot in the face? That says a lot about you. Just because a movie takes place at Christmas time does not mean it is a Christmas movie.
No. Absolutely not. And I will fight you on that.
Well, yeah, it's gotta, like, is the story about Christmas?
No.
Okay. What is the story? I've only seen that movie once. What is the story about? It's something about a bank robbery, right?
It's a bank. I saw it a long time ago, so I don't even remember half of what it's about, but
Somebody tell me the plot.
it's not a Christmas movie.
Somebody tell me the plot. Look it up on Google. What's the plot?
Catherine says it's a cult classic Christmas movie.
Okay. Cult classic. Because it was released around Christmas time, I think. So I could see why it maybe, like, it reminds you of Christmas because maybe you went to see the movie at Christmas. But it's not a movie about Christmas, right?
Movie. Yeah, no.
Oh, it's about a Christmas party, they said?
His wife works office and the building is being raided.
That's
not a
it?
Christmas movie.
His wife works in an office and the building is being raided? That's the plot?
I like Janet's comment, there's a plot.
How does that tie back to Christmas?
I have no idea.
It takes place during a Christmas party.
Okay, great. Excellent. Not a Christmas movie.
Lady Fairdonna said, well, Gremlins is about a Christmas gift, so... Okay, fine. Die Hard can be a Christmas movie if Gremlins is also a Christmas movie. That's how we'll settle that.
No.
That's how we'll settle that.
I
We'll
like
compromise.
I like Zaza. Gremlins is more of a Christmas movie than Die Hard.
It happens during the wife's work Christmas party. Is the whole movie, like the whole thing set during the entire Christmas party? Or is it just like, they're like, do they go into Christmas things? Or like, I don't understand.
I don't
I need to watch the movie again.
Auntie L says the writer of Die Hard, Stephen E. I'm not going to try and pronounce that, has confirmed it is a Christmas movie.
Okay.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
Okay.
I'm with you, Mary. I'm with you. She puts in all caps. Die Hard is not a Christmas movie.
Well, to each their own.
The writer can say it's a Christmas movie all he wants, but that doesn't mean he's right.
Listen, I think there's two definitions of Christmas movie here that we have. There is, this movie is a feel-good movie that reminds you about Christmas and like maybe something like that, right? Like I'm thinking like Hallmark movies, right? Or A Christmas Story or something that is something like that. But there's also the Christmas movies that you watch every year at that time. And for some people, because it was released around Christmas, maybe that's it for them.
I love Lady Fair's comment. She says, all right then, well, Misery is a romance movie. There you go.
Man, the chat's getting fresh tonight.
I know they are. I mean, I agree with Lady Fair, Donna. I guess Misery is a romance movie now.
Sleeping with the Enemy is a rom-com. It's a beach movie. It takes place on a beach.
Yep. Yeah, exactly, Quilter, Janet. Die Hard isn't a Christmas movie. It's an action film that just so happens to take place on Christmas Eve.
Yeah, that's what those were the words that I would have gone for. Mm-hmm. I would categorize it as an action film that takes place during Christmas, but it's primarily an action film. The central plot is about the heist, right? All right, this is the last wedge.
Savannah says, I don't care what it is, but Die Hard is what you watch while you're finished wrapping gifts on Christmas Eve.
See, there you go. For you, it's a Christmas movie because it is a tradition to watch it. Do you also swear when you're wrapping those gifts? Are you watching it and imagining, like, why are we angry while we're wrapping the last presents on Christmas Eve? Does it make you angry? Maybe it doesn't make you angry. Maybe it gives you the warm feels. Again, if Die Hard gives you warm feels, then we probably need to talk about other things in your life. All right. All 8 of my wedges are now sewn together. So I'm going to line them up like this. And somebody had asked, will the hole in the center be covered up when you put them together? And the answer for that is yes, because that's where the seam allowances will come in. And so if you just ignore that, this white in the middle is what it's going to look like when it's all put together. It'll be white in the middle. So I'm not going to sew them together on air because it is 9:30 and I am ready to get off here. But this is the pattern. Oh gosh, that looks so pretty.
It does.
This is the pattern that I will be teaching in the January FPP class that I will be hosting on Zoom. The pattern will be available after the class is held for anybody that wants to pick it up. But this will be included with the registration fee for the class. So, Ian, anything else we need to add before we call it a night?
Hope everybody had a great Christmas and Happy New Year.
And crabs.
And crabs.
And crabs.
And crabs.
And crabs. How about them tacos? All right, guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We will see you next week. Don't forget, next Friday, we are starting the sew along. All of that is going to be on the website. Once I've got to get a blog post up, but we're going to be doing a sew along following that pattern. Listen, Kelly put a question in the chat and I am so focused on Kelly's question that I don't even know what I'm saying. She's saying, what is the finished product size? This will be an 8-inch block, but the project isn't just going to be the one block. It's going to be more than that. So anyway, I'm going to stop babbling because I need to finish my bread. I'd like to get some more water and I'd like to log into Fortnite. So
Fortnite, let's go.
Bye, friends.
Bye.